Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Happy Friday again, everybody. You know, I remember hearing about Visa Direct in early 2018. And I'd only been in the world of crypto for a few months, and it was being touted as something that was a competitor to XRP in the way that Ripple was positioning XRP to be used as a bridge currency for cross-border payments. And I remember researching it and coming to the conclusion that was complete bunk just by looking into it. Visa Direct, it's just simply not the same thing. And there are all sorts of other claims being thrown out around that time. Actually, some of them persist today. Just the idea of bank coins or a stable coin could do the same thing as XRP, which it fundamentally can't, just because there's forget the technology. It's just an issue of trust. It can't do that. You need to have a cryptocurrency that's not backed by anything. If it's backed by something, if it's a stable coin, you just reintroduce a lot of the friction that's already in the legacy financial world today. And so I was looking at this article from AMB Crypto titled "Ripple Partner MoneyGram Collaborates with Visa Direct." And this it's unrelated to that, so hopefully nobody else is thinking that to this point. I hope not. If anybody's concerned about Visa Direct, because that used to be a thing going around in 2018, hopefully that's not something that's even entering people's minds at this point. But really, MoneyGram's is doing everything they can to be as modern as possible as it pertains to their business operations, moving money around the world. A huge piece of that obviously was partnering with Ripple, utilizing XRP as a bridge currency, and a part of it, this newer development, is a partnership with Visa Direct. Now, despite this, I will cite before going into this article, the price of MoneyGram, the MoneyGram stock here, it's at $2.39, so it has been sliding a bit. I'm looking at a 1 month chart here, and a month ago it was at $3.52, and so all I see is positive developments, frankly, around MoneyGram. So I suspect that what we're seeing in terms of the price action with the MoneyGram, just the MoneyGram stock price, probably has more to do with just the price retracing, correcting itself, which you see in the world of crypto, traditional stocks, stock market as well. So I suspect that's all. If there is any news that I've actually somehow missed, which I find highly unlikely because I'm following this stuff on a daily basis, but if there is, please let me know, because I think right now that's likely all that's going on right there. So I'm going to cover this, and then I've got a fun piece towards the end, too. You guys familiar with Paul Krugman? He doesn't talk about crypto all the time, but he's not so much a fan. So here's a headline from You Today. Bitcoin hater Paul Krugman becomes target of crypto scammers. So I'll cover that towards the tail end of this video. But before I go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button. And if you are a fan of Ripple and XRP, I think that you should subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel, because if you do that, we can become friends, maybe even best friends. I think it's likely. MoneyGram, an American money transfer company and Ripple partner, has been expanding its services across the world. In a new announcement, the global provider of innovative money transfer services has announced the expansion of its debit card deposit service internationally. The company launched this service in collaboration with Visa through its real-time push payments platform, Visa Direct. Now, Visa, being a real-time payment service, would allow MoneyGram to debit cardholders in Spain and the Philippines to settle transactions in real time. This move from MoneyGram will make it the first company in the industry to enable cross-border transfers from the U.S. using Visa Direct. Now, Alex Holmes, CEO and chairman of MoneyGram, said, quote, "This is an exciting time for us as our business transformation continues to move at a rapid pace as we seek to accelerate digital growth and deliver a streamlined customer experience. Cross-border digital growth is a key strategic priority, and we will continue to lead the industry with innovative products and services." Now, Visa Direct provides a similar service to over 1 billion cards worldwide. So with MoneyGram expanding its services to the customers too, users can use the app or website to send funds to other recipients eligible Visa-branded debit cards. Bill Shelley, he's an SVP and global head of Visa Direct, said, quote, "We are committed to supporting the best possible cross-border money transfer experience for consumers and businesses around the world. The initial launch phase with MoneyGram has been a success. based on customer feedback to date and seamless integration of Visa Direct into MoneyGram's digital network, we look forward to continuing the rapid expansion of the service to new markets worldwide. So what I want to say on this, as it pertains to Ripple and XRP, anything that MoneyGram can do to improve the customer experience, increase customer retention, anything along those lines, as there is continued adoption of RippleNet technology, specific on-demand liquidity, that's going to be good for us as XRP holders. Now, again, that's just my opinion as an XRP community member, not financial advice whatsoever. I want to be clear about that. But I think that this big picture, look at all the pieces coming together, I think it will bode quite well for us. Moving on now, here's a tweet from XRP Crow that I came across. XXL XRP Community Poster version 4 for 2020. This one will be big, really big. 1,000 plus XRP members are on the poster. There's 4 sections: Twitter, YouTube, Coil, and XRP chat. And if you wish to be included or to nominate others, you can sign up here. So if you want to go and check this out, you can go check out XRP_Crow. He's at Status on Twitter. That's STEDAS. And he's the one that's been putting out all the community posters, which I've highlighted a number of times on this channel. And he puts out the most awesomest infographics pertaining to Ripple and XRP that there are, and they just get shared again and again and again. I could only imagine at this point, it's I'm not kidding, like his infographics through retweets have probably been seen millions and millions and millions and millions of times. I don't think that's an understatement. I really don't. So he puts out good stuff. So anyway, I just thought I'd highlight it. I like to highlight when other members of the XRP community are doing cool stuff there, and this is an opportunity to share that with you. Now here's a tweet from Catherine Coley. She is the CEO of Binance US, and she wrote hashtag Bagel Friday at Binance America. Thank you for the ornaments and bagels at Toasted Coins 92. And in looking at this, I mapped this video out earlier today, and I swear there was something I wanted to say about Ripple. It may have escaped my mind. I thought I had that mapped out. There was something about Ripple and XRP, and it's kind of frustrating me that I can't recall what that would have been. Unless maybe it was was it this account? Oh, maybe this was it. Okay, so yeah, this is what I found. It's just a little thing. So, so this is the company. Thank you. So she wrote, "Thank you for the Christmas tree ornaments and bagels," and then tagged at Toasted Coin 92, who provided that, right? And so this Twitter account says, "I am really good at guessing the price on The Price is Right. I make the best bagels in New York City. Oh, and they're square. A Casino Coin and XRP fan." So how about that? So the company that provided this for Binance US shared this picture. Just a little thing. For fun, I just thought I'd mention that. The company, the guy that made these little square bagels. I don't know why he makes them square, but cool. That's fascinating. Maybe they taste better if they're shaped differently. Oh yeah, that's probably what it is. So fan of XRP. How about that? All right. Next, here's a tweet from XRP Chiz at XRPCHIZ. And this is a new video clip from French Hill. He's a Republican in the House of Representatives here in the good old United States. And I shared a video clip yesterday in a video. I didn't play it because I never do that on my channel. I just explained some of the stuff that he said. There's another one that I saw here today from XRP Chiz, so I thought I'd highlight this. And he was, he's talking along the same lines of yesterday. How cryptocurrencies, he's saying blockchain and digital assets, like they are absolutely here to stay. And he said both from a fintech and consumer-oriented position. Now, I'm paraphrasing, of course, but that he did state this both from the fintech side and consumer-facing. It's absolutely here to stay. And he said that he believes that there should be a United States dollar cryptocurrency. That's he might have worded it as digital asset or token. I can't recall. You'd have to listen to the clip. It doesn't matter, but conceptually that is what he was stating there. And so it's just so fascinating that now blockchain's been around for a decade, and you're going to see more and more of this from people that are higher up in the federal government sharing opinions and beliefs like this. And he is right. Like, I don't know what's going to happen in terms of the United States dollar ever being tokenized. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. And if there is a use case for that, somebody just make it to me. I'm happy to listen. I'm open-minded on it for sure. But he's absolutely spot on here that the cryptocurrencies are here to stay, and they're changing things, period. And some people in the federal government get that. I think it's cool stuff anyway, so I wanted to share that with you. But, and by the way, in case you missed I'll just mention it real briefly. Yesterday, one of the things that he cited is that specifically cryptocurrencies are here to stay, and that they will be used specifically for settlement sooner than you might think. He specifically cited utilizing cryptocurrencies for settlement. He said it's coming sooner than you think. All right, last piece here. Bitcoin hater Paul Krugman becomes target of crypto scammers. Nobel Prize winner Paul Krugman gets ridiculed by crypto Twitter after revealing his struggle with spam emails. Man, I disagree with almost everything this man has ever said, but nothing personal. I mean, I don't want anyone to get scammed here. I'm just stating something unrelated to that. But let me just dig in here. Self-proclaimed crypto skeptic Paul Krugman recently became the target of crypto scammers who sent him a tweet about receiving payment to his non-existent blockchain wallet. In his viral tweet, he suspected that there was some kind of fraud. And here's a tweet from him. Okay, and this is December 5th, so yesterday. Okay, this is extremely weird. I received an email saying that a payment has been received into my blockchain wallet, but I don't have a blockchain wallet. Presumably, there's some kind of fraud going on, but what? And so Krugman's predicament became a laughing matter for crypto Twitter, whose members jumped at the opportunity to mock the famed American economist for his failure to grapple with the new technology. Despite winning the 2008 Nobel Prize, it appears that Krugman doesn't understand how blockchain or spam emails work. And yeah, that's funny. So anyway, let me go down a little further. However, there were still those who gave Krugman a helping hand and explained that he was simply targeted by email scammers who want to steal his sensitive data. And so there you go. And by the way, I can't remember when he wrote this. I guess it would have been mid to late 90s, somewhere thereabout. But he was talking about how the internet, he thought that the internet would be no more consequential than the fax machine. He wrote an article about that. I'm not even kidding. Just Google it if you're curious. It's hysterical. Of course, we have the benefit of hindsight, but even back then, I mean, come on. So anyway, subheading, an ardent Bitcoin critic. Long before Bitcoin started making headlines in mainstream media, Krugman riled up the crypto community by calling Bitcoin evil as early as in 2013. Back in 2018, Krugman, who's famous as one of the loudest proponents of Keynesian economics, published another anti-crypto article where he states that the price of Bitcoin could eventually go to zero. And here's a quote. If speculators were to have a collective moment of doubt, suddenly fearing that Bitcoin were worthless, well, Bitcoins would become worthless. And then he also claimed that cryptocurrency proponents were willing to set the global monetary system 300 years back while making a case for government-backed fiat currency. Well, look, I can get the speculation side, but look, as far as Bitcoin, here's the interesting thing about it. He could be right about that technically, but what he doesn't get is that crypto is here to stay, period, because there's legitimate things that you can do with this technology that you just can't do if it didn't exist. And it's going to change. There will be business models. There are business models today that exist that wouldn't be able to exist without this. And so, of course, there should and is a value associated with those coins that are part of that model. But still, Bitcoin's not really being fundamentally used for anything. So he could be right about that, but wrong about crypto at large. So we'll just see. But if Bitcoin ever actually gets adopted for something other than a store of value, then I'm going to change my mind. Well, it's not even change my mind. It'd be me saying, okay, I'm now not skeptical because what I said would need to happen for me to no longer be skeptical has happened, right? But that's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!